What is going on, guys? My name is Chad and welcome back to another beautiful day here in Southern California where the sun is finally back out. Well, kinda. The rain stopped at least. Welcome back to another Is That Chad auto reviews video. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the whole 2020 Mitsubishi lineup. If you're looking for a Mitsubishi and you're not sure which one to get, this is going to break down of these cars. If you want to see which car in particular, I'll have a link right here so you can kind of go through the minute and see exactly which car you're looking at. With that being said, we're going to go through all of them, starting at the Mirage, going to the Eclipse Cross, then to the Outlander Sport, and then finally to the Outlander. Now, I do have an Outlander PHEV. If you want to see a little bit more about that or any of the other cars in particular, just go back to my channel and take a look at them and you will find all the information you need on all these cars. With that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. So I want to start right here at the Mitsubishi Mirage. These cars have a 1.2 liter 3-cylinder motor that get 36 miles per gallon in the city and 43 on the highway, so super economic. Now, they only have 78 horsepower and they start at $13,995, with the top of the line one being $17,295. So you can get quite a bit of car actually for the price you pay. And obviously they're all going to have backup camera, Bluetooth, power windows, power door locks, and cruise control, all of that. Everything except for the base model is going to have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. So really nice. Let's take a look inside. Now, the one we're looking at here is going to be the ES base model. I'll give you a quick look inside of here. Now, according to some of the numbers of the car, this car is supposed to be able to go 0 to 60 in 7 seconds and have a top speed of 125 miles an hour. Slightly skeptical of that, but that's what they say. So if you're looking for something that's great on gas and has a great warranty on it, this is the car for you. These have a 100,000 mile chain warranty. So up next we have the Eclipse Cross. Now, the Eclipse Cross is the newest car from Mitsubishi, and it has a 1.5 liter turbocharged motor. This car gets 26 miles per gallon in the city and 29 on the highway. Has 152 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. Now, you can get this in either all-wheel drive or two-wheel drive variants, and you can do that in all the trim levels. Now, these start at $23,295 for the base model and go all the way up to $30,395 if you go for the top of the line. And these supposedly, once again, go 0 to 60 in 8.6 seconds. So somehow this is supposed to be slower than the Mirage. Once again, I have my doubts on that, but I haven't tested it, and that's what the computer's telling me. Now, we're going to go ahead and take a look inside of one of these. I have this one right here pulled up, and this one here in particular is the SE, so it has everything from smart entry system, push button start, blind spot warning, forward collision warning, all that kind of good stuff, heated seats, push button start. Look at the interior here. You'll notice you have a nice touchscreen radio up there. Of course, it's a little bit far away, but they gave you this dial pad, kind of like Lexus does, so you can control the radio. The seats are a little bit funky. That's probably my only complaint with this car, just kind of that stitching. Now, you don't have to get this stitching option. Of course, you can get leather, or you can just get cloth with a slightly different design there. Show you some of the other colors real quick. And then we're going to take a move to the Outlander Sport. Pretty good looking car for that Eclipse Cross. Let me show you the back of it real quick though. I can walk around here. If you guys have any questions, just drop a comment and let me know. See the back of it. This is the one problem, the only thing people complain about on this car is that third brake light. It stretches all the way across that window. However, for the 2021 model, they are getting rid of that. It's a complete redesign of the rear, slight redesign of the front of the car as well. Now, we go ahead and transition over to the Outlander Sport. Now, these have a 2 liter 4-cylinder motor, which is going to get you 24 miles per gallon in the city and 30 on the highway. They offer 148 horsepower and 145 pound-feet of torque, and they start at $22,595 going up to $26,995. Now, Once again, you can get this car in either a 2-wheel drive or an all-wheel drive variant. And these are also 5-passenger cars. So this is about the same size as what our Eclipse Cross is, just a little bit different. Like I said, this one has the 2-liter 4-cylinder non-turbocharged versus the Eclipse Cross has the 1.5-liter turbocharged motor. As far as the way they drive, I feel they drive pretty similar actually. That Eclipse Cross may have a little bit more power. But this is, I'm gonna go ahead and look inside of this one. This is the ES, so this is the base model one. I also have another SC unlocked we'll take a look at as well. You can see here, super nice seat design. I really like this pillow top like design there. It looks really good, a big improvement from that outgoing model. And of course, all of these are gonna have everything from backup camera to Bluetooth and power windows and door locks, LED daytime running light. All of those things are standard on the car. The next one, the SE that we're going to step into, is going to have a lot more options I'll talk about in just a second. Another thing to bring up on these cars is all of these have full LED lights. Like all the exterior lights are all LED with the exception of the turn signal lights. And I believe the reverse lights are also not LED. And you can see that really nice daytime running light there. Makes the car look really good. Of course, we have a ton of different colors. From the red, white, gray, black, this kind of a funky orange color. You can see right down there. I'll kind of get closer to it here in just a second. Now here is the SC I was talking about. You can see I have the headlights and the fog lights on this model. LED on both of those. Go ahead and show you the inside of it. This is going to have everything from the turn signals in the mirrors, push button start, remote engine start, blind spot warning, forward collision mitigation, lane departure warning, rear cross traffic monitoring system, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, auto high beams, heated seats. I mean, as you can see, the car is really honestly loaded with features. Super big 8-inch touchscreen radio in there, very responsive actually. And I will see if I can show you that real quick. You can see right when I press it, if I can touch the right thing, you can see it goes right to where I'm telling it to go to. Really, really nice. Show you the rest of the interior. These seats are also really nice. These are the beige seats. Once again, with that really nice pillow top like design there on them. Finish showing you the rest of these colors, and then I'll go ahead and show you the Outlanders. Now, the Outlander, once again, this is the 2020 Outlander. It stayed really about the same since that 2019. There's a few tweaks that they've made to it that I'll show you here in just a second. They've added a new trim, as well as changed some of the infotainment things. Went from a 7-inch screen up to an 8-inch screen. Got rid of the Rockford Fosgate system to the best of my knowledge. They've gotten rid of that. I haven't seen it. I know I have a 20 Outlander GT right here, which I have a full review on my channel if you want to see that. But it doesn't have the Rockford Fosgate, whereas the GT used to have it. Now I do have a 2020, I don't remember which car it is, but I know I have a 2020 a 2020 Mitsubishi that does have that Rockford Fosgate. So we may, I don't know what the deal is there. But regardless, this Outlander, they have a 2.4-liter 4-cylinder motor, but you can also get this car in an optional 3-liter V6. So I'm gonna give you all of the 4-cylinder stats first, and then 4-cylinder specs first, and then I'll show you the V6 specs. Now, the 4-cylinder is gonna get you 25 miles per gallon on the city and 30 on the highway, 166 horsepower and 162 pound-feet of torque. Pretty decent power there. The car starts at $24,895 for the base model, and it'll run you all the way up to $33,745 if you opt for the GT, which is the V6. Now, you can get this car in all-wheel drive or two-wheel drive. However, the GT, that V6, is only available in the all-wheel drive. Another difference, all of these Outlanders, all of the 4-cylinders are going to be CVT transmissions. However, that GT does not have a CVT. It actually has a traditional, I believe it's a 6-speed manual, or shiftable manual transmission, automatic of course. Now, to tell you a little bit about this GT, the 6-cylinder, It is, like I said, a 3-liter V6 motor, which gets 20 miles per gallon in the city, so 5 miles per gallon less, and 27 on the highway, so 3 miles per gallon less. It's going to get you 224 horsepower and 215 pound-feet of torque. So pretty significant jump there, and I can tell you the ride on it, super smooth. If you've never driven one of these cars, I highly recommend it. You honestly won't be disappointed. Now, I have this 4-cylinder. This is the SEL with the touring package in it. This is the one I have unlocked. Now, you can get this car here, and everything is the exact same as the GT. Has all the same features, but it has the 4-cylinder. So if you want all the features of the GT, but you don't want to spend the money for the GT, or you don't want to use the gas of the GT, opt for this one here. Literally has everything in it. 360-degree camera, big 8-inch touchscreen, Mitsubishi power sound system, forward collision mitigation, power tailgate, lane departure warning, rear cross traffic, heated steering wheel, heated seats, electronic parking brake. I mean, the car is loaded. Now, this is a 7-passenger SUV. As you can see here, I have the third row folded. No, I have it up right now. But you can fold that third row down for a ton of cargo space if that's what you're interested in. You can actually fold all of the seats completely flat. Now, as I walk over towards the PHEVs, I'm going to bring you a couple things about Mitsubishi. Now, Mitsubishi's, when you buy a new Mitsubishi, you're going to get a 100,000 mile powertrain warranty, 10-year 100,000, 5-year 60,000 mile bumper to bumper. So really nice warranties on the car. And I can honestly tell you guys that these are actually honestly super reliable cars. I wouldn't be telling you guys that if I really honestly didn't believe that. I have yet to really have a problem with somebody that has one of these. I sold one the other day, and it had with one of the speakers not working. They came back, brought it back in, and everything was fixed. So that's literally the only problem I've had. So save yourself some money, get an Outlander or any Mitsubishi. You honestly won't be disappointed. If you're just looking for a nice, reliable car, you can do this. Not have a ton of features in it or super luxury like some of the other brands, but it's a whole lot cheaper. Now, let's talk about this Outlander PHEV. Now, I don't have any notes written down about this car, but I do have quite a bit of it in my head. So let me just go through some of the differences between the PHEV and the regular, then I'll kind of dive into a little bit more specifics about this PHEV. First thing to bring up is the fact that the PHEV is no longer a 7-passenger SUV, as the regular Outlanders are. It is now a 5-passenger. It's a 5-passenger SUV. They removed that third row because the battery is back there. Now, speaking of battery, the car, like I said, it's a PHEV, so it has a gas motor and it has 2 electric motors. It actually has a electric motor powering the front wheels, and yes, the second electric motor powering the rear 2 wheels, making all of these PHEVs all-wheel drive. So super cool there. Now, on battery alone and just EV mode, these cars will go 22 miles. On both electric and gas, so combined, it'll go 310 miles. Now, a stage 1 charger is going to be included when you purchase one of these cars, and with the stage 1 charger, you can literally just plug it right into your house regular outlet, and it'll go from completely dead to completely full in about 12.5 hours. A little bit of time there, but when you get home from work, plug it in. When you go to work the next day, it'll be completely charged. Now, you do have 2 other charge options. You can opt for the stage 2 charger. The stage 2 charger is going to go from dead to 80% in approximately 2.5 hours. So really fast there. You can also, which is really cool on this one, you can use the DC charger. The DC charger is going to go from dead to 80% in about 25 minutes. So incredibly fast. Now, you have 2 options, only 2 options when it comes to these PHEVs. You either get the SEL or you get the GT package. So only 2 options that keep it very simple for you. All of them are going to have leather, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, forward collision mitigation, lane departure warning, blind spot warning, push button start, all of those features, power tailgates, everything such as that. Like I said, if you guys want to see any particular information about all of these cars or a full walkthrough of it, make sure you go back to my channel and take a look at all of those. And with that being said, like I said, if you guys have any questions, comments, I left something out, just drop a comment, let me know. Otherwise, thank you all so much for watching another Is That Chad Audio Reviews video, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the very next one.